Hello, I'm William Vinson. My website is yeswilliam.com. Please like my videos and subscribe to my channel. So people have been asking, how do I make money online? What's the easiest way to get started? What's the secret to being successful in online marketing? Just remember this in marketing online, there is no secret. You're never going to believe this though. The most successful entrepreneurs are ones that didn't have a safety net. So you may need to take away all other options. People don't just follow people. I always heard there's two kinds of people, followers and leaders. People join leaders. And long story short, the reason that you want to do that is because people don't join companies. People join people. And not only that, but people don't join clingy, desperate, salesy people. People join leaders. So the question being, how do you do that when you're brand new? Now this is a question that really held me back too, because I was under the false belief that you had to be a super successful offline person before you could ever do anything online and brand yourself as a leader or an expert. And this is just completely false. There are a lot of people that prove this to be completely not true. People like Adam Chandler and Dave Sharp and Mark Harbert are all living proof of this. And you could name any number of network marketers who built businesses online, and most of them were pretty unsuccessful offline. They really didn't find their success until they brought their businesses online, and they all branded themselves as leaders from the beginning. Okay, so how do you brand yourself online when you're totally brand new? This really isn't as difficult as what it might sound to be like. It's a lot of hard work, but it's really simple. What you need to do is focus on being a leader first. And if you do that consistently over several months, people will eventually come to see you as the expert. That part will come on its own. So the question you need to ask yourself right now is, what is a leader? What does a leader do? And there's all sorts of infographics and memes online about the differences between a leader and a boss, or the difference between a leader and a manager, or a leader and a tyrant. And those are all good examples, but if I were to summarize it, I'd say that a leader is someone who doesn't create followers. A leader is someone who creates other leaders. So, leaders will take action and lead by example. Leaders inspire and uplift. Leaders aren't intimidated by the success of others. That's a big one. And leaders really work on teaching and empowering others. In the end, leaders are really focused on helping others to achieve their goals. So practically speaking, when you put this into practice, what does it look like? Because it's great for me just to list off all these things, but what do you actually have to do to be all those things to put to everyone online? Put it very simply, I'd say that you need to be constantly learning new things, taking action on these things that you learn, creating small successes with the action that you take, and then turning around and teaching others these lessons. And if you do that for long enough, over and over, people will eventually come to see you as an expert. So when you're first starting out, when you're first beginning, you might say something like, I was completely unsuccessful offline, and now I finally brought my business online, and I'm finally starting to generate some leads for my business. This is how I did it. Your next lesson might be something like, hey guys, for the past 2 weeks, now I have consistently generated a few leads every single day, very consistently with it. Here's what I did. And maybe in a couple of weeks later, you might say something like, something awesome just happened. It's been 2 weeks now. I've consistently generated 5 to 10 leads every day for my business, and I'm really starting to get some traction. I'm getting regular signups into my business. Let me teach you a little bit about how I did that. Providing answers and solutions, and like I said, you do that over and over, and rinse and repeat over a period of several months, and people will come to see you as the expert because you're the one that has the solution to their problems. You have the answer that everyone's been looking for: how to generate leads, how to recruit more people into their business, how to close more sales. Whatever the question is, whatever it is that you've been learning that helped you to be successful and to create those small successes that you've been building up over the past several weeks and months, those are all the things that people want to know. They want to know where to start. They want to know what the next step is. And the more and more you can teach people that, the more and more they're going to see you as that leader and that expert that they can always turn to. And if you keep doing that, like I said, over the course of several months, you'll attract some very high quality prospects into your business. All right, so the next question you're probably asking yourself is, where can I find some great training so that I can learn it and then have some success and then get some results and then be able to teach that to others? The very first thing that I'd do, if I was brand new, I'd go and check out the blogs of other network marketing leaders who kind of fit your style. And if you do some searches on Google, you'll notice that we have a lot of content out there that's ranking very high. So definitely check out those things too. And after you kind of get past reading blogs and things like that, and you're looking for some more high-level stuff, you're probably going to want to start considering buying a training program. So now that you're here and you still want to get knowledge cheap or free, there are some training courses that are still free. In my description, I'm going to add a link that will get pretty close to free. It's only $7, and that's easy enough to come by. Check it out. Click the link, and tomorrow we'll continue this conversation. I'll find some free or next to free ways you can make a few dollars online in the middle so you can afford to keep doing what you're doing and being able to spend the money on the training that you're paying for, or you're going to be paying for. Okay, like and subscribe. Till tomorrow, have a great evening.